You and other auditors in the world will be receiving a questionnaire from me on research, not for testimonials, but research to put together the whole field of healing. Anything that you have ever healed with what? Or anything you've ever had cured on yourself with what? Because the AMA has raised its ugly head, and the only way that you can really get in trouble in this universe is neglect an area of responsibility. And we've neglected that area of responsibility too long, and sure enough, it's the only avenue through which we're being attacked. There's a comedy team called Keaton. You remember Buster Keaton and Fields. You remember W.C. Fields, you know. Well, this isn't the same pair of comedians. But this fellow Keaton at the AMA and this fellow Field at the AMA are the sole authors of bad publicity for Scientology in the world. We have finally walked them carefully down, and we're looking right down the throats of a couple of mangy polecats. Now, I know I could be sued for this because I have inferred they were human beings. And I could be sued for it by the human race. But the point I'm making is we've neglected that zone of responsibility, and we can't heal things and so forth. And without immediately stating that all auditors are in the field of healing, I think it'd be a very good idea to gather all the materials of healing and publish them in a popular book. As a process a day keeps the doctor away. The odd part of it is there probably aren't a dozen people in the United States, actually, who are against Scientology. I mean, count them numerically. There are probably not a dozen. Look at the amount of time and effort being invested in that particular line. Great. 2 birds at the AMA, a fellow by the name of Keaton and a fellow by the name of Field. And these birds throw all the brickbats, generate all the press, kick all the fuss up that is kicked up, and so forth. Well, there's probably a member or two of the AMA board that sick them on. And there's probably some bird down in the FDA who, I don't know, maybe he's done something, I don't know, maybe he got somebody in a family way at some time or another. Or maybe he takes all the drugs that are sent in, something. Anyway, this guy feels absolutely imperiled by something or other, so he just Johnny to the root on it and so forth. Well, there's no doubt about it. They can cause a lot of fuss. Just let me point out something to you. You don't see me spending very much time concentrating on that particular dozen, because every moment of time I spend on them is wasted on the remaining, count 'em, man, 180 millions. It just isn't a figure, you see, that's proportionate one way or the other.